Well, it's way overdue, but you folks want to see it, and you're gonna see it. That's right, gang. This is, in fact, a 1993 Mercury Grand Marquis. Now, the interesting story about this was, it's like my brother bought this back in May because kind of felt sorry for me that I'm having to take the bus every day because my truck blew up and everything. So this was kind of like the cheapest car he found on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, I found cheaper, but whatever. And yeah, but let this be known that this is an extended loan on this car, meaning he could take it back at any time as he sees fit. Now, some of those could mean it's like me being stupid, like driving 90 on the boulevard, or using it for Grand Theft Auto things, or totaling it, whatever. But I'm a good driver, so that's not going to happen. My younger days, however, well, whatever. But yeah. Now, I will admit that when they redesigned the Marquis and the Crown Vics for 1992, I was not too fond of the streamlined look. I mean, it kind of was like it kind of took away from the boxiness of it, and as the sun's a little bit bright, but I mean, it took away from the boxiness of it, and I mean, mind you, I like the 91 Caprices when they were redesigned, but the Vics and the Marquis, not so much. But they are, in fact, starting to grow on me. I mean, because it is a big, honking, rear-drive V8, something I always liked. Of course, another thing I didn't like was the fact they did away with the Country Squires and Colony Parks. I mean, it would have looked awesome. But that's just me. Because apparently they said that, people don't buy station wagons anymore. Why the hell do they still sell the Escorts, the Tracers, the Sables, and the Tauruses in wagon forms? Please, answer that. Oh, look, somebody's going to emergency, somebody's going to jail. So, yeah. The backside, which, if you look at the curviness of it, it kind of resembles the redesigned 92 Sable. Except the 92 Sable had the license plate in the center of the taillights, as opposed to underneath the bumper, reminiscent of the old Foxbirds. Because yeah, we had a 1980 Foxbird, and there were times when you couldn't even see the expiration date on the tag. So yeah, and the other side. So yeah, I'm sure you actually want to see everything else, so let's take a look inside. And there have been some instances where I had snapped photos inside of stuff with like a fan or whatever. So yeah. And if you notice the dashboard, it's kind of like they're using the same dashboard design from the 1990-91 Vics and Marquis. No radio, I'll explain that in a minute. Electric antenna, rear defroster, and climate control. Not bad. Let's take a look around. Let's go take a look around the other side. Go sit in the other side. Passenger seat. Oh. So yeah. Plenty of room for my fat ass. And I never got to sit in the back seat because I really haven't had a need to sit in the back seat. And sunshade. Yeah. Lunchbox, tripod, something for later. Nice. Well, and here's the original radio. Well, not really original. This was an aftermarket one. I actually have the faceplate for it. Hang on a sec. Yeah, here it is. It's kind of a flip-down thing. But, I'm going to try and do this one-handed. But actually, the way the flip-down thing was, instead of being at the top, like most, these were hanging at the bottom. Which is not a good thing, because, if you notice, I got the cup holders, and if it was to flip down at the bottom, where am I going to put my coffee? This much needs is coffee in the morning. And plus it didn't work right, so that got taken out. And of course, there's a memory card in this thing. What's on it? I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out later. Of course, ashtray. Yeah. Perfect for your kids to smoke with. I don't know. Toy said something like that, but yeah. And there's one on the other side. So what we're going to do, let's take a look at the trunk and the engine. We'll start up and maybe do a brief drive. Sort of a deja vu here. I mean, yeah, I need to clean this trunk out because, hell, the bag, from the satchel from like a couple weeks ago from Rally Party, a fiend, that's going to be a subject of another video. You can burn me on that. A plaque or something, yeah. A blender. Avocado green, bitches. So yeah, this trunk is pretty massive. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to store like 20 fans in this thing. So it could happen, I don't know. And now let's take a look at the engine. There it is. Yeah, I need to detail it a bit. It's a little dusty, but runs and drives. It's a V8. Though sadly, only the 4.6 V8. Which, it's got its get up and go. It doesn't have the legend. It's not the legend like it's a 5.0, but whatever. It runs. It drives. Though it's not my car, so I can't really bitch. Because if it was my car, yeah, I'd put a 5.0 in this. Maybe a 5.0 Coyote. Off that Mustang, you know. Coyote. Coyote, definitely a Coyote. So, start it up. And you saw the preview the other day about the digital dash, which, I mean, it's alright. It's just not. Close this so I can, so you can hear me. So yeah, I'm gonna need to put gas in this. 62 miles to empty. About 3 gallons left. Seems legit. And it's got 157.879.6 on the clock. Like my old truck, the shifter indicator's messed up. But that's okay, because I'm not like a whiner who's like, I don't know what gear I'm in. It's like everyone knows. It's like 1 click reverse, 2nd click neutral, 3rd click drive. And I love how they stuck the overdrive override switch. So yeah. Yep. Not very impressive on this end. I mean, you got your regular standard, whatever, so. So yeah. Now some of you did hear the sounds the other morning. Yeah. It's got the dual pipes, dude. It's got the dual pipes. Aftermarket dual pipes, but dual pipes nonetheless. Which I have reason to believe that this car was bought from an older couple and then was going to get all donked out, because you know how these young kids are. Put loud exhausts, donk rims, make it look like they're in a hip-hop video. But apparently they probably ran out of money, so sold it as it was, and now I'm driving it. So I could be wrong, and half the time I usually am. That was weird. So yeah. Let me close this hood and we'll probably do a quick drive around the neighborhood. Ow. So yeah. Oh. And before I forget, you notice that there's a little piece of craft wrap or whatever the hell that's called. What happens is this window is knackered. I mean, it's literally off the track. And there have happened a few times when I had to take the door panel off to pop the window up because it literally bloop. Because what happened, all the windows don't work. This one, you get nothing. That one, and the back one, which I'm not gonna. Well, oh, either way, point is, you get the idea. And that clock doesn't work. I mean, for a 25-year-old car, you're expecting some quirks. But the main thing is, it runs, it drives, and that's what's important. Am I right? So yeah, let me just, you know what? We'll get going in a sec. Okay. So here we go. Figured do it around the neighborhood because at least this way I won't get in trouble for driving on the boulevard because I'm using a phone as a camera. So because like an idiot, I forgot to bring. I really should look into one of those windshield mount things so at least I can have a decent dash cam because I'm sure everyone wants to see like the drivers of Clarksville suck, which I really should consider doing that, bringing that back. I need to. Because think about it, it would be awesome. We're running about 15 miles an hour. PT loser alert. Haven't been in this area for a long while. I mean, hell. Yeah, this video is going on almost 13 minutes. Well, house looks abandoned. Anybody need a pile of rubble? Rubble on the double. I'm probably not going to see a whole lot because the sun is still shining. Yay! And now we're back to my house. Alright guys, I guess that's it for this video. While it's not really was the best in-depth tour, I mean, I'm not a Saab Calo 4, but everyone was wondering about it, everyone wanted to see it, so you got to see it. I mean, in the as-is condition that it's in. Now maybe next time you see it, it'll either be mine, or I'll have my own, probably in green. Because, you know, green means go. But, whatever, I mean, like I said, that's what you guys wanted. I asked what you want to see, and the majority of 3 people want to see this, so you got to see it. So thank me. So I guess till next time, whatever it is, I'm Eskie, thanks for watching. And the comment box is open.